Hello everyone and welcome back to my Retro React for The Walking Dead Season 1. And we are right in the middle of Episode 3, correct? And I hope that you guys are excited for this. I have been loving this. Last 3 weeks we've been doing this project, and it's been a great ride. Like, I remember very little bit about the plot points about this game. Seriously, I remember a few things here and there, but not too many. So it's been very fun to re-experience it with a live audience and to see some of these twists and turns happen. So we are right in the middle of episode 3, which is, I think, 14 or 15 parts long. We finished 6 parts. Tonight, we will definitely finish episode 3. Now, we'll probably start episode 4, but I don't know exactly how far in episode 4 we will get tonight. We'll see. And then we'll go from there. Just remember, guys, this is a fun series. If you like the content, please give it a like. Maybe leave some comments on it. Let me know what you think. Hey, send me your messages about what it was like back in the day watching this and what you think about watching it, now in the present day. Maybe consider a super thanks on the video if it's a video that's eligible for that. Many of them are. And of course, perhaps become a member of the channel. You'll get access to emotes in the chat. You'll also be able to watch all these archive streams on demand immediately after they end, rather than having to wait over the course of the week to see these episodes be uploaded separately. Fair enough? Katsu says, I love retro stuff. I'm ready to chill. I'm glad to hear that. And I Have No Enemy says, bring up no spoilers. Good point. Since a lot of people who are along for this ride likely have never seen me play this game before, because it is a 12-year-old playthrough, I would ask that there are no spoilers in the chat for the story elements, all right? I know some people can't help themselves, but let's go ahead and stop that. Right? Please, no spoilers for anyone, that we can actually focus on the game and not have people who have never seen the plot before be freaked out by it. Freaked out? Spoiled by it is what I should say, right? All right. Are we ready? So if you remember, part 6, they basically found a way to get into the train. And what they're trying to do is find a way to turn the train on and control it and get out of there, because the car essentially is stuck. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Okay, water time.
Here, found some water.
Oh, thank you. Perfect. He's allergic to bees.
Is that right?
That's all I can keep thinking about. Like, somehow that matters.
It doesn't.
Oh, that's right. Remember.
Well, I don't.
Remember, Duck got bit, so he's probably not long for this world,
Okay.
right? And by the way, guys, please let me know how the volume sounds. I think I have it at the right level, but I would like confirmation if you could tell me. Thank you.
Help.
We found a notebook that we think might have had some starter directions on it, but the page is missing.
Well, I'm sure you guys will figure it out.
Well, that was helpful. Clementine should be able to help us.
There's a notepad on the train. Do you have any pencils or anything in your
Oh, that's
bag?
right. You
Yes,
have to
she
do the
does.
pencil.
No,
What?
I wish.
What's it called?
Maybe in the RV. What do you need it for?
There used to be something written on the notepad that I need to know about.
What it's
Well,
called?
if you're not using it, I take
rubbing?
it.
A pencil
I'm
rubbing?
out of paper, and there's all sorts of new leaves around here.
Wow. She wants to make leaves fucking pink. Leave things.
Well, she is a kid. Mr. AG107. Mr. AG107 did a super chat. He says, how far did you get in the comics? I try to remember from time to time. I definitely got through. I owned 2 compendiums. I never owned the individual issues, okay? I owned 2 compendiums, one of which I want to say went all the way into the end of the jail saga, the prison, and then it got overrun with zombies, and that was the end of that plot line, and I think that's where the first compendium ended. The second compendium, I want to say they got to that town that was run by the governor, and I was in the midst of reading that, and I think that's when I stopped reading it. I think I still have it around here somewhere. Maybe not. I don't even know. I might have, traded it in at some point to, a bookstore for a few bucks. I have no recollection. So, I don't know. I didn't get too far in the comics, but, the comics have gone so far past that. The show went so far past that it's kind of a moot point, right?
Three.
Thank you for the first super chat of the night, Mr. AG.
I want to open the door.
That's right. Remember my mouse wheels malfunctioning? How much you want to bet after this game I ran and bought a new mouse because I was so pissed this mouse wheel wasn't working? Keep in mind, I barely played PC games back then. This is on PC. This is probably the first time I realized the mouse wheel was screwed up. What's that?
Pencil, got it.
Ah,
Sharpened, too.
Take that shit. We need it. What else is there? Nothing else? Okay. Nice. We got exactly what we needed. Perfect. Alright, now I'm gonna go get that monkey wrench. He's walking in a weird direction. I don't know what was going on right there. I was trying to get him to walk towards the door. He's walking in the opposite direction. Okay, so. Alright, let's grab that monkey wrench.
Oh, that's right. I gotta swap the tools. You need to use the various different tools to get the train unhooked from the freight car and then moving. Right. A monkey's wrench.
Rusted shut, but nice and heavy.
Yep, that's what I need. So I use the monkey wrench, I smash it, then I come back and get the spike remover and use that to remove the spike itself.
Because you can't possibly carry 2 tools at once. That's too difficult. Right? Just not possible.
There we go.
It's stuck. We need a bunch of force to break away all this
What?
rust and whatnot before I can pry anything free.
A bunch of force. What the hell?
Do I need the other tool?
Can I do for a bunch of force? Huh.
This is getting frustrating to watch.
Shit. So even the monkey wrench didn't work. I don't know.
The third stupid tool? How would the third tool create force? Right?
I don't know what the fuck the spanner even is. What is a spanner?
Very frustrating to figure out. I received a tip.
I don't know, but I'll grab it. It's something I haven't tried yet.
Rich88, first tip of the night, a $5 tip saying, this is my favorite way to end my weekend. Did you see any of the Walking Dead spin-offs? The Rick one is awful. The Daryl one is solid. The only spin-off I saw was the very first one. If you remember, years ago, it was called, what, Fear the Walking Dead? And I think I watched a few episodes of it, and I thought it was not very good. I was not very interested in it after having watched, like, one episode. No, it wasn't one episode. I want to say I saw, like, 3 or 4 episodes of it. I think one of the characters was, like, super obnoxious. I didn't like them, and basically the show was just kind of meh, and that was it. Now, am I interested in watching spin-offs now? No. Right? Like, why on earth would I want to watch it now? I haven't watched the main show for so many years. If I tried to watch any of the spin-offs, I probably wouldn't even understand what in the hell's going on. So, no. To be honest with you, I just don't understand it. Like, here's the thing. The Walking Dead was popular. This game is 12 years old. When this game came out, the show was literally at the height of its popularity. Like, it was the biggest seasons and everything were happening around that time, right? So I don't understand 12 years later how people are still obsessed with this show and still watching 100 spinoffs. I just don't get it. For me, it's like I will watch something for a portion of my life and eventually I want to move on. Like when I was young, I liked The Simpsons and I don't watch it anymore. I liked South Park. I still don't watch it anymore. You know what I mean? These shows have been out too long. They've overdrawn their welcome, in my opinion. And I have no desire to try to jump back into them at this point. So, no, I'm never going to be watching those spinoffs. Big Mac, good evening. How are you? So, is it the spanner you need then? I don't even understand this.
Let's go make the rubbings.
Paseo says try to use that logic on One Piece fans. You know, again, there's nothing wrong with One Piece. I used to watch it a little bit, but there's no way I would be able to be watching that my whole life. It's like, dude, enough.
Read it now?
Yeah, should be able to just follow the steps to get the engine on.
Sounds good.
There's the rubbing. Okay.
It says 6. 2 down, 2 up, up, down, up. So it's 2 down, 2 up, down, up. 5. One is horizontal, one's vertical. 9, you turn it to the left, and then you turn it to the right. according to this.
Sheesh. Complicated. Lipsine says, what's wrong with watching it your whole life? Well, again, we only get one life to live, right? In your lifespan, wouldn't you like to watch more than one thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a story that has a logical beginning, middle, and end. And yes, it could have some length to it or heft. But I would like it to actually have an ending that I can enjoy and be like, wow, I watched the same thing my whole life. You know what I mean? For me, like, pro wrestling was the same. Like, it just kept going on, and half the plot lines never went anywhere. And you see wrestlers come and go. It's like, what is the point? Why am I still watching this? Right? Like, it's never going to end. It's going to be endless fucking things. Like the soap operas that have been on TV for like 40 years. Like, do I really want to watch As the World Turns or General Hospital or what, you know? At some point, I just want a story that's digestible and is entertaining and has a beginning, middle, and end. And then I can move on and say, that was good. Now, gee, I wonder if it'll ever be good. I won't know because it won't end in my lifespan. I'll be dead, right? I just don't see the point.
That should be up. That should be up. This should be up.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch! Whatever you did lit the dash up.
So far, so good.
Yep.
Alright, this one's supposed to be this way.
Horizontal. Yep.
Now we're talking.
Yep.
What the fuck's going on?
What the fuck?
Yeah, what is going on?
My mouse is like flipping out. And it says you turn 9 left and then you turn 9 right.
Is it left, then right?
Where's 9?
Where is 9? Unless she's 8.
There is no 9 here.
9 is somewhere else, maybe.
Whoa, nice rotten lunch.
Ew. That's great.
Ugh.
I have no enemies, just maybe folks want to reminisce about the good old times like Walking Dead Season 1. It was the best out of the other ones. Of course. What do you think people are here for? Of course. Rich88 says, I've binge watched all the later Walking Dead seasons. They sucked, but Daryl can be watched by itself and enjoy. And Haseo says, dude, Kenny looks awful. Does he?
Hey, kid.
What's up?
Well, I mean, his kid just did get bit, and you know his kid's going to turn to a zombie, so he's
With the
probably
directions
completely
I was
distraught,
able to piece
right?
Together, I think I might be able to get this thing started. I don't know. It's a long shot. I don't even know what the fuel situation is with this thing.
We'll find out. You mess around in the engine compartment yet?
I don't know about leaving Lily back there.
Had to.
Leaving someone on the side of the road. It's the same as murder.
Yeah, that's what
Don't
she
worry
did.
about it. We just would have had to deal with her eventually.
You want to talk about Doug?
No.
I'm really sorry, Kenny. Nobody deserves this.
There's nothing to talk about. You heard Kat. He could be fine.
Yeah, right.
We probably shouldn't ignore them.
Nobody's ignoring nothing. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be either.
Alright.
I'll get back to it.
Me too.
Back to the engine compartment. Probably gotta flip that switch. What the? Here we go.
Wow, Stormforce Gamer says there's a soap opera in the UK called Coronation Street
There
that's
it
been
is.
running for 60
One's left and one's
years. Just think about this. 60 years, right? It's absolutely insane. 60 years watching the same thing. It's almost, some people, that's their whole lifespan. Imagine that. You were watching since you were a kid. You're like 70 and you're still watching it. Insanity.
Engine started.
Holy shit! We're golden!
Well, except for that spike.
Yeah, we are. Golden. Man, feels good.
Let's fucking enjoy this. Mom, let's see if she'll move.
What about the spike?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have to start moving it first, and then you can remove the spike. They said a ton of force or something. I don't know.
It's all yours.
That's the throttle.
Throttle time.
attached. Can you go find out where we're stuck? Get us unstuck?
Yeah.
Even though I've already been working on
Well,
that and I don't know
tried
how
a
to do
bunch
it.
of times. I
Ugh.
don't know what to do. Maybe the spanner's the right tool to use? I don't know. Let's find out.
Remarkable that absolutely no zombies whatsoever have shown up during this time period, right? Like 0 zombies show up this whole time. I can't do it. The mouse wheel doesn't work, dude.
There's gotta be a better way to do
The
this.
mouse wheel doesn't work. This is it? That's it.
Aha!
The spanner tool.
The spanner was the right thing to use.
I don't even know what that is.
You did it.
I guess that's it.
You touch any of my stuff?
Uh-oh.
Shit. Oh boy.
All right.
Took the Mac.
Well, good place to do a shout out. I received a $5 tip. An anonymous tip. Cool. Thank you very much. A $5 anonymous tip. I appreciate that very much, whoever that was. Thank you so much. Where is the... Here it is. Where is it? Is cool. Let's continue.
The Trambers.
That's fine. You can have that.
Really?
Yeah. I got them all right up here.
I memorized
Who
it.
is this guy?
I guess it's no worse for wear. Name's Chuck. Charles, if you fancy.
Some bum.
That your crew outside?
Yeah.
And the guy up in the cab?
Him too.
I saw you walking through here and thought about scaring the pants off you. But I couldn't force myself to do it.
You're still kind of freaking me out.
Folk will do that. Already met everyone outside. They all warmed to me right quick in direct sunlight.
You met Chuck.
Yeah, I did.
It's so nice to meet someone normal for a change.
He gave us candy then too.
Wait, you gave your kids candy and you're eating it? Oh my god.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You met Kenny?
Sure did. Man shares my love of the road.
That's for certain.
Oh boy.
Oh no. He's turning.
I'm awful sorry your son's not feeling good.
I appreciate your concern.
Well, with a little TLC, I'm sure he'll be fit as a fiddle in no time. And I can offer y'all whatever I got, although it ain't much.
Huh.
Thank you. We'd like to do the same.
Why don't we hold off on
Stay with us. We'd like the company.
Oh, got a new companion. Chuck.
He grabs the guitar, he smashes it over
Chuck
Duck's
the
head to kill him.
guitarist.
Put him out of his misery.
Hey, Chuck.
Howdy.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? You live around here?
The train, stupid.
Georgia boy, you saw where I live.
Why are you alone?
Why are you alone?
Why not? Seem to be doing all right.
Fine then.
Very
I'm
cryptic,
sorry.
cryptic
I
answers.
do like being around y'all, actually. It's nice.
Do you think,
You caught us on a bad day.
if you were in a zombie apocalypse, right? Do you think it's better to be all alone or with a group? I see like there's pros and cons to both. Like if you're completely all alone, right? And you just find a good spot to hide and you sleep, probably you don't make any noise and no zombies would ever know you're there. And then when you're awake, you're conscious, you're active, you're paying attention. if you're in a group that's a sloppy group, that's probably the worst thing, because it's going to be people who aren't paying attention and are making mistakes, and that's what's going to get you noticed and killed by the zombies. You know what I'm saying? However, if you're in a group that's a bunch of smart, alert, trained people, and you know how to keep watch, and you know how to defend yourselves and work well and not make noise and not be stupid, I can see a group working. The problem is, in all these zombie survival scenarios, you always have kids, you have dumbasses who are out for themselves, and they're the ones who always screw everything up for everyone, right? So I think, like, ideally, if you could be in a group that's like perfect and everyone's smart, then that's great. But, you know, I don't know. If you're by yourself, as long as you're smart and you can figure out ways to be safe or whatever, maybe that's the best way. I don't know.
You still got a couple of kids. This one's got a good spirit. That's some kind of something.
I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for nothing, old man.
Hope so.
At least thanks for the candy, I guess. Never mind. Thanks for the candy.
Hey, sweet pea. That candy Chuck gave you. Taste okay?
It was really good.
No funny aftertaste.
No.
Train's cool, huh?
I guess. Scary, kind of.
Scary? It's a fucking train.
I know, yeah. What's scary about a
train?
train? What are you even talking about?
What is you talking about?
Bill.
And watching the girls and not working on a mega cool train. What do you think?
What an asshole.
What? Affectionate Frog asks, do I ever get noise complaints from my neighbors? I imagine filming like this means me and my neighbors, or means me and my TV are loud. My TV is muted. The only sound coming out is through this, which is only heard locally around my head. And the only other thing you hear is me at speaking volume. So unless you're going to get a noise complaint for someone sitting in their home talking at normal level, I don't think I would get a noise complaint. No. I had a couple neighbors that were pretty noisy back when I lived in Connecticut. And then I would play games sometimes and be noisy, and they would complain to me, which is hilarious because they were way louder than I ever fucking was. I had a neighbor that used to get drunk and yell on his back porch into his cell phone in the middle of the night. Then he would lock himself out and try to like get people to let him back into the building because he was a fucking drunken idiot. And he would lock his door and lock himself on his back porch in the freezing cold. But no, like never. No, I would never get a noise complaint here. It's very low. There's like no loud noises coming out of here. Oh, you meant when I filmed in Connecticut? No, I never got a formal noise complaint. It was just that idiot would yell sometimes when he was sitting on his back porch, even though he was louder than me. He's a fucking moron. Outside of that, no complaints.
How's stuff?
Idle. Tired. Which could mean a lot of things, right?
Yeah. His body's probably fighting whatever's in it.
Exactly.
Duck is fucked. Would you have left Lily?
Would you have left Lily back there? On the side of the road like that?
Yes, Lee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We have to have lines. Yes, I would have left her.
Wow. At least she agrees.
This is the right thing. She was too unhinged and not dependable, and she could have killed them all, so.
Duck or anything? I'm worried about her.
No. That little girl is a puzzle.
Yeah, she is.
Poor Carly. God, where did yesterday go?
Yeah. Well, Lily fucked yesterday.
Are you okay? I know you were fond of her.
Someone had just attempted to send me a tip, and sadly it got frozen. It looks like it was a $4 tip. And... oh, you know what this is? This was a $4 tip from yesterday that was under investigation, and it cleared now, but I still can't see the message. So I'll count it for this stream. Whoever that was yesterday who attempted to tip me $4 on a different stream, it came through now. So I'll count it for tonight, but I don't even get to see the message. Isn't that nice? So I don't even know who this was. I did receive another $5 tip, though. And this one is from Dan the Man. So thank you to Dan the Man for a $5 tip tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and thanks for the early support. As you know, I do try to hit 50 bucks on every stream that I run, so it'd be great if we could hit that by the end of tonight. And right now we're on a good pace for that, so thank you. Anything appreciated. Thank you so very much. Let's keep going.
I was. This isn't any time for, romance, but yeah. I was, fun, yeah. Anyway, let me know if anything changes here.
Alright, so nothing. Whoa! Duck disappeared! Look! Duck just vanished out of her arms. That's nice.
Oops.
Well, you hold on to that invisible child.
He didn't turn into a zombie. He got
So that's
raptured.
it? We're cut loose?
There you go.
Seems that way, yeah.
Great.
Now
We
he's
don't
back.
got much left, so just gather whatever you have. Let's go.
Off we go.
Want to ride?
Well, it sounds like you're taking my home.
That's a yes then.
Haven't found anything better for keeping the creepy crawlies out than that boxcar.
Duck's sick.
Does he seriously have
Get
no
on the
weapons
train,
but that
Clementine.
guitar? What's he gonna do with that?
Duck's invisible.
He's getting sicker.
Let me look at it.
Oh God, his face.
Is the train really a good idea with Duck like that? Maybe we should focus on one thing at a time.
Yes. What can we do here? We get on the train and we find something better. That is the plan.
I think Lee just wants to talk it through.
It's talked through. Get on, Cat.
Wow.
I'll be up front. I don't want to hear any nonsense until we get where we're going.
Jeez. Duck's gonna turn.
You're gonna have to throw him off the train.
Not good.
What? Seriously? Maybe the bum is a bard that can sing everything away. Yes. Zombies go away. Leave us alone today.
Alright, throttle time.
There'll be no brain eating. That's just bad cheating.
Here we go. The zombie train. Woo woo. Come on the train and ride it. Woo woo.
The zombie train.
Zombie train, baby, zombie train. Gee, maybe you should have closed the fucking doors before you started the train.
That is a good point. 672 said, so he had absolutely no problem crushing a dude's head with salt lick earlier in this episode, right? Or actually in episode 2, when he was possibly turning from the heart attack, but now his son is outright bit and turning and he won't do anything about it. Well, of course. Funny how things change when it's a relative of yours and not a relative of somebody else's, right? There you go.
She's gonna be a delicious hors d'oeuvre for Duck.
Oh,
Look at this guy. Man, what the fuck? The zombie and I lost my arm. It's the worst day ever. What the fuck? What's that? God damn it, I missed the train too. It's the worst fucking day ever.
Oh, that's
Gotta
true.
be-
Did you guys ever see the movie Train to Busan? So it's a really good zombie movie. At the same time, there's a bunch of social commentary about like life over there in Asia. And I forget which country it's set in. Is it set in Korea? I can't remember exactly where Train to Busan is set in. But like there's a lot of political commentary about life over there and classes and stuff like that. So it's fascinating because they fit that into a movie about zombie survival on a train. When first I saw Train to Busan, I didn't even know that it was that kind of a movie. Like, I knew there were zombies, but I didn't know. It was so crazy when I watched it. I was like, dude, I wasn't expecting it to be like this at all. It kind of blew me away, and I do recommend the movie if you haven't seen it. Train to Busan. Busan, I think it's spelled, right? Yeah.
Hard on you, eh? 3 adults taking care of 3 kids. No disrespect, son.
There were more of us.
There were more of us.
Dad, get him?
Huh, no.
No.
Ah, living got him.
Lee,
Uh-oh.
Lee, I need you right now. I need you to go get Ken.
What's...
Get that off his face. My hands are full here. Thank you. Could you just get that off his face, please?
He's dying. He is dying.
He's out of time. We need to stop this train.
Okay.
Please.
Throw him off.
Just throw him from the fucking train.
That's what I said.
Just do it.
They're gonna have to. They're probably gonna have to.
I'll get this train stopped right quick.
They won't let me look. Where am I supposed to go?
You don't know how you're supposed to get to Ken.
Oh, this way.
I went the wrong direction. Oops.
guess this could be a problem. Alright, let's see what happens.
Splitting the part here. Perfect time to split my part here. Roy just did a super chat. He says Lily's dad was 6'8", 300 pounds. Did they actually mention that in the game? I missed that if they did. It's reasonable why Kenny did what he did. When it comes to Duck, he's a child that can be handled easily. You think a zombie child can be handled easily? Really? How many zombie children have you handled, Roy? I'm just curious. Are you a zombie wrangler? Because it seems to me like once someone goes to like a feral zombie mode, that not only is their strength and you know, instinct completely like accentuated and or they become very dangerous no matter what size. In fact, at least you know where the big zombie is because you can see him. Imagine Duck goes feral and he goes squirrely, and now he's like, "Whoa, where'd he go?" I'm just messing with you. Anyway, thank you, Roy. I appreciate the super chat. It is time to split the part. When we come back, we continue on with episode 3 and part 9 of that playthrough. I will see you then. Thank you so much.